Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Supreme Commander 2 cast, but you already knew that because you are so smart. And speaking of the smartest people, only the smartest people are subscribed to this channel. So click that button and ring that bell because it helps me out and it's absolutely free to you. Guys, I think this is going to be a very, very fun community cast because it is, as you can see, rather imbalanced. I think it's going to be a 2v3. Yes, this channel doesn't always do the top-notch pro replays like you are accustomed to sometimes. Even people who just casually play the game get cast on this channel. But anyhow, let's move on. The map is Van Horne Core, a 3v3 classic, but in this case it is a 3v2. So the team with 3 players are over here. You could easily see that. We'll call them Team 1. And the team with 2 players is called Team 2. So let's introduce the players. We got Dark Aloibou. I'm gonna call him Dark Aloibou. Dark Aloibou. I'm gonna call him Dark. So Dark is spawning in as the red Aeon Commander, dropping down a quad research station opener. I do not advise that at all because you are gonna run out of mass very, very fast. So that's Dark Aloibou. And then we got Stranger spawning in as the purple UEF Commander, dropping down an air factory. Hopefully he's going to get more than that. But this is the air spot, so he is doing it right. If he can improve on his build a whole lot more by not building 3 energy generators, he could do 2 and he'd be fine. But at least he's got 2 air factories. That is perfect. Too bad they're too close together to not really expand on that anti-air coverage. But that's still okay. At least he's going air. We love that. And we got Furry-Butcher spawning in as the blue Sovereign Commander. Really, really slow on this build. Doing way, way too much energy for his own good in the beginning of this match. My goodness. And he's queuing up, well, he had queued up 5 research stations. That would not go over in a real match at all. But luckily we have casual matches and you could have fun and do anything you please. But if you want to optimize this build, 2 energy generators is enough to begin with, plus 1 for each building you make. And if you're going for anything like jump jet or megalith, around the like a little bit before you build the building, start like the gantry, start building the energy generators. So anyhow, Furry-Butcher is building 6 research stations. That is he's not gonna have enough to build that. He's also building a bunch of point defense. So just let you guys know, that's not really gonna be too helpful. And then we got Karma. Karma's gonna give Furry-Butcher his just desserts because, well, he has units and his opponent does not. Again, this is too many energy generators, way too many, but that's okay. Anyhow, Karma spawning in as the green Sovereign Commander, dropping down a double land factory opener and a research station. You know what, that would have been a pretty good opener with just two energy generators. Would have been just fine. Well, actually 3 at this point because he's expanding with 2 engineers. This 4th one is unnecessary, but it might actually pay off later on. Hopefully he just builds 4 and calls it a day there. And then we got DarianStyles spawning in as the yellow Aeon Commander, already pushing up. I love that. He is spawning as, well, I think I already said he's spawning in as the yellow Aeon Commander, right? DarianStyles spawning in as the yellow Aeon Commander. And guys, he's got a YouTube channel. It's pretty darn what would you call that, entertaining, and I do recommend you check it out. The link is in the description down below. He's a good dude, fun to play with, just an overall nice guy, so definitely subscribe to his channel. And I'm not saying nice guy TM as in like he'll do the nice guy turn on you if you turn him down, but he's a nice dude, so subscribe to him. So his build is a single research station and a double land factory opener, and he's got, well, 3 energy generators. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So let's speed this up to +5 so we can get this rolling. We got, oh, I love it. Stranger, I would like him to go in between both factories, but going on to one at least is a beautiful thing. We got Dark building an experimental gantry, so let's see what comes out of that. And Furry-Butcher is not doing anything. That is, he's asking to die. That's what he's doing. Karma's coming for that booty, my friend. Karma is coming for that booty. And you're not going to have a good day because you're going to have nothing to deal with. Well, actually, he's got a couple of point defense that might do something, but it's not going to do quite enough. So we got DarianStyles pushing up. He's going to oh, all your base belong to Darian. Let's see if he gets it. And he got it. That's a free mass extractor. That is pretty big. And I like the expansion. Unfortunately, Karma took pretty much all, like most of the expansion. And here is Darian pushing in, doing some work. But there's a snail on the field. Not something to be necessarily scared of, but I mean, it could kill your units, but I mean, it's a snail. I mean, it doesn't have very much range. Now, gunships, on the other hand, now that's something to be scared of with Darian's unit composition. No anti-air. Yeah, that's going to suck. Now, Karma's coming for that booty, trying to get around this point defense. That's a lot of point defense. But if he gets around... Okay, structure detonate. And no. Just to let you know, Furry-Butcher, structure detonate is a thing, and it's very, very valuable and very, very powerful. Now, okay, I'm going to pause this. I don't know how many times I have to tell people this. What? Comment down below if you know why you don't build mass converters next to each other. I'm going to keep asking you guys this until people stop doing it, because I've been talking about this over and over again in my videos. Some of y'all comment down below and you tell me why, and have told me. But I want to know why this is a thing, so Furry-Butcher understands why you don't do this. And maybe he's going to learn today. Maybe he's going to learn today. And Karma is really lucky that Furry does not have structure detonate, or at least he's not using it. Because structure detonate would have destroyed that entire group of units without any problem. Like, look at this. These energy generators, very cheap, very, very useful in structure detonating things. And we got some gunships. These guys are dead. And guys, I'm not trying to talk crap about these people. I'm not at all. I just want them to improve so they keep playing and maybe even become new pros. You know, think about that. If you think I'm talking crap about these guys, well, then get a thicker skin, please. Because that's not what I'm doing. I just want them to be better players so that the community could thrive even more. But it's great that these people are playing. I love it. Now, wonder why Darian needs some sort of anti-air. Yeah, he's getting anti-air. Beautiful. And I think, no, Dark does not respect it. He's not respecting that. Oh, it's not Dark. Stranger's not respecting that. He's a major stranger to respect on A8. Well, he's respecting it now. Is he going to... And he lost the gunship. That's okay. That's okay. Now let's speed this bad boy up. We got 3 gantries in the work. I don't know if I agree with that. But you know what? He likes his experimentals, and experimentals aren't necessarily the end-all, be-all in this game. Lots of people think that, like, oh, I got a fat boy, I'm going to win. Well, unit spam almost always beat out fat boys, because the fat boys can't destroy all the small units. Now, Urchinows, you get behind them, it's over. Forget it. The Urchinow's donezo, because it has to turn around, just like Shachas. They're not all that great, but in this situation, oh, he turned around. Oh, there we go. That's why Urchinows kind of suck. Because teleport is better. I don't know why he's backing up. I don't know why DarianStyles is backing up, because he had enough units to destroy this entire area. Like, do so much. Is it Dark Caillou? Like, you guys ever see the adult Caillou on YouTube? You know, where he's a big old... Well, I'm not trying to say Dark aloibou's a loser. He's not. But adult Caillou definitely is. If you haven't seen it on YouTube, I recommend it. And I like how Dark retakes his area. Now, there we go. Teleporting behind. That is the way to do it. Way less weaponry firing on those units. But those gunships are a major problem. That's a... Maybe not... don't want to retreat because you don't want to pull those gunships back to your ACU because that's enough gunships to kill the commander very, very rapidly. Yeah, even with all that anti-air, I think that might actually be able to kill the ACU. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a dumbass caster over here, but yeah, just letting you know. You know what I'm saying, everybody? And a fourth experimental gantry. You know what would be really good, Dark, is if you got oh goodness, if you got a land factory and put some tanks in there, that would really help. Now this is the way to do it. Karma is not pushing in close enough for the well, he is now, but the point defense aren't really reaching the megaliths. The megaliths have range on, well, a boomerang. Interesting choice. Interesting choice at this juncture in the game. Quite an expensive, research expensive item to have lost right now. Kind of not a... I mean, what's this engineer going to do? Like, I'll rebuild it! I'll rebuild it right now while under fire. Look at me. Just kidding, you're dead. But, yeah, I mean... He's doing an okay... Karma's doing an okay job at keeping away from the point defense. And this is another reason why you don't build things in a cluster. You see that? See how fast they all died? If they were spread out, they could have done more damage. But honestly, Furry-Butcher's about to get butchered. Like, I don't care what you have to say. Furry-Butcher's done. And my goodness, there's so much happening right here. This incursion here is done. Like, Darian is not going to be able to do too much about this, especially with these pull-in smashes. They are nasty to small units. I like that diligence of the engineer. Very diligent in trying to, you know, trying to build stuff and repair stuff, but, you know, it's all in vain. Now, I want to see one of these things get... I want to see one of these things get destroyed. Just one. Watch this, guys. Watch what happens when one gets destroyed. All of them get destroyed. If you comment down below that they are volatile and they explode, give yourself a pat on the back because you are 100% correct. Because that's why you don't build those things very close to anything important. And Darian is getting air. For some reason, he researched Hihola. Why is he researching Hihola? Is he going to drop units on his opponent's experimentals? That is a completely viable option. Now, we're just going to witness destruction. That's a lot of megaliths. I don't think Team 1 has anything to deal with these megas. Now, a whole bunch of gunships would be good. I don't know why fighters are still being built. Like, there's absolutely no reason. Well, actually, there's one reason. There's these guys here. But, if your opponent's not going air, I mean, there's no point. Oh, goodness. These three, light fortified artillery will do the trick, guys. Don't worry. The light artillery is going to kill the seven megaliths that are there. And the pull-in smashes. Well, that's actually going to be really good at whittling down the small units. As long as these pull-in smashes don't die, that is. Now look at the power of gunships. Gunships at that number, it could nuke a lot of things, despite being under fire from the anti-air. Anti-air doesn't matter at a certain point with gunships. I mean, it does, but if you have so many gunships and you put them at and tell them to attack a commander, guess what's going to die? Not the gunships. Well, after the commander explodes, but that's beside the point. And okay, there's energy generators. He's not going to have enough to build anything out of that land gantry. I mean, really, there's no point. Really should just build small units at this point, but well, what do I know? And that's how you do it. Nice little teleport. Pull and smash doing work. Wow, the Urchu now's killing a bunch of stuff. They're pretty good at small unit spam killing, but they gotta be right in front of them, and that's a problem for Team 1. Like, we got some pull and smashes just kicking back, you know, saying, you know what, I'm cool, I'm fine. I'm all good, nah mean. Now, these gunships could easily snipe a commander. Now, that ACU is unprotected. Like, there's nothing to stop these gunships from killing Darian right now. And there's very little... Well, actually, there's a lot of structured detonate that could really help. Now, I don't know why these gunships are attacking the small units. I mean, I understand why, but Darian's right there. He could be dead right now. Well, in about a minute or two of fire. Like, that's enough gunships to kill the ACU. Why isn't he doing it? Please kill the ACU. Sorry, Darian, but, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to root for your opponent, but he's got enough to kill you. Easily. Yeah, this is not going well for Team 1 because they're not doing what they're supposed to. Pull and smash is doing a good job. Yep. That might not be enough gunships to stop this, because that's a whole lot of adapters, I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's a lot of adapters. They're just going to nuke all those planes. Like, that's a lot of adapters. Wow, and those gunships all died, and they just killed a few units. I mean... kind of a waste if you ask me, guys. I mean, not trying to be rude here. Oh, look, he did it again. He's got a Which Find You. Let's see how well that does. And the Which Find You is... okay, actually doing something. And they actually do a high amount of damage to large units, but they just don't have very good defenses whatsoever. Which Find Yous are dead? Oh, boy. Sorry, guys. Again, I got cats all around the house. I've been vaccinated. I'll be okay. Not completely vaccinated yet. That happens this Thursday. Woohoo. Well, but it is actually the 25th of... yeah, 25th of January. So we're talking 3 days' time. I'm recording, and Furry-Butcher decided to control K, or he got murdered. Whichever. You know. And Stranger is no stranger to being blown up, and he's done. Now, where's Dark? Dark is the only guy sticking around, being all like, I'm Dark Aloibou. I don't know what he would say. I wanted to sing the Caillou song, but I don't want to get a copyright claim, so I'm not going to do it, you know. But, yeah, I'm going to speed this up, because it's just going to be a slow death from here on out. And, you know, Karma and DarianStyles did a very good job. Except for... oh, goodness. Yeah, that's not fun. Galactic Colossi are very strong. Oh, teleporting. Why would you teleport there, Dark? Oh, man, that's funny. That's funny. But anyhow, guys, yeah, this is definitely a community cast, and I'm not trying to crap on newer players. I'm definitely not. I just want you to improve, guys. Anybody who's watching, you guys definitely have some ability, and you definitely have the ability to be better at this game. So don't let it bother you. You've got some Soul Rippers in production by Karma. Definitely a good thing there. Lots of energy. Lots and lots of energy. And then we got Darian, who's just chilling right there. So Darian, thank you for sending this in. I really appreciate it. It was a fun community cast, and I hope those at home enjoyed it as well. Again, there was no insult meant, no insults meant, but Darian has a YouTube channel, guys. He's a good guy, great player, fun to play with, just a good all-around dude, and I'm looking forward to seeing his improvement in his gameplay, because he definitely has the ability to be very good at this game. So guys, subscribe to his YouTube channel. Click the link down below and just check it out. He's a good dude. So when you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it because it helps me out, and send your good replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com, or do what DarianStyles did. He joined the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server, and he went to hashtag replays for stillspeaks, and he put his replay there, and he added me, and he waited patiently for me to get it, and I got it, and I was like, all right, cool, dude. And then, you know, we're moving on. We did that. Or you could direct message me on the Discord server. You should also join the OSS Discord server for the matchmaking services that Night of Misfortune has created. Seriously, subscribe to Night of Misfortune if you haven't done so already. And if you like fun Supreme Commander 2 stuff, subscribe to Alpha Hex. Well, he does some tutorials as well. So guys, check those 2 channels out. Those 3 channels, DarianStyles, Alpha Hex, and Night of Misfortune. Seriously, fun stuff. Lot more Supreme Commander 2 stuff. I'm just one channel, guys. I'm doing my best at providing new content, but just to let you know, I can't do it all. So we got these other channels in the world to really, meet your Supreme Commander 2 addiction. So moving on, guys. Comment down below. Say something nice about the players. Give them some constructive criticism. Be nice. And above all, be helpful. Say nothing unkind. Don't be like, these guys suck. That is not what this comment section's for. It is 100% for, yo, fun game. It was cool to see new players. Or something like, yo, if you don't build those mass converters next to each other because they will blow up, catastrophic. Wow, dude, I didn't sleep well last night. I have a cat that woke me up because he wanted to fight other cats at night. So yeah, I am not feeling great, but I'm trucking on, guys. Cats, man, just wow. Great animals, wonderful animals, but seriously, sometimes at night they just do weird cat things. But yeah, it's catastrophic when one mass converter dies and they're all next to each other. Boom, chain reaction. So those of you who commented down below, what would happen, pat yourself on the back. You win a gold star. So any of you guys who like what I do and you want to support this channel, I have a Patreon page, so hook me up with some cash there if you so feel inclined. Sorry I don't have great rewards, but I want to be there to help people out, but I don't have great rewards, so it's more to keep me motivated, so I'm sorry about that. So a big shout out to Alpha Hex, Guy, Helios, and Novitrix. You guys are awesome, and thank you so much for being patrons. So if you're not interested in a monthly subscription, maybe you don't have any money, well, you could listen to my band on Spotify. That would help me out. Hopefully you like the music. Listening to my band on Spotify will generate some income for me. And, if you guys like it, I would appreciate it if you did. If you saved my band's music, let me know if you like it. If you don't, well, keep your mouth shut, because I don't care. But I do care if you do like it, because that matters to me, because if you like it, I want to know. If you don't, well, whatever. I don't like most music either. You know what I mean? It's all good. If it's not your taste, no big. It's okay. It's all good. You're not going to like everybody. But if you also want to buy some of my band's music, there's Bandcamp. The link is down below. You could get the entire discography for like about $250. Probably less than $250, but that's cool. I'm still working on music for that EP that's yet to be released. We were supposed to release it last April, but hey, COVID, thank you. Thanks, COVID. But I'm working on some stuff. I'm working on singing even better. That's why it's taken me a long time for these 2 songs. So I'm trying to get my voice to be even better. So I'm going to work on that later today. So wish me luck. So anyhow, yeah, I think I'm at that point, guys. Share with your friends, family, and foes. Gonna need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.